Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here. Digging in, Craig Biggio. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Craig Biggio.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ryan is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Yount takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
2-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now. Frank Thomas would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first, and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
At the plate now, Frank Thomas.
Number 35.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Man, he was all over that changeup right there, just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leaked just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So coming to the plate, Mike Piazza. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Piazza takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Here it is, the 3-0. Line hard toward right center. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. The Beasts lead it 1-0. Greg Maddux takes the mound for the Beasts today. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So striding forward now, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ricky.
Now here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Down the third baseline. Now the 2-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Piazza is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And here comes Junior. Has a look, now the pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Henderson stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Over to third, but it's thrown away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. A 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Digging in now, Mike Schmidt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Two and one.
Hey, sometimes you get yourselves in a count 2-0. You get exactly what you're looking for, and you have bad barrel accuracy. Time to step out of the box, readjust the batting gloves, take a deep breath, and get back in there. Hope he throws the same pitch.
3-1 to him now. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Willie Stargell, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Into the box now, Gary Sheffield. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Gary Sheffield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
2-0.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Jackson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
That is cut. The pitch. Now, Ripken Jr.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-2 down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And they'll apply the tag here for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in the switch hitter, Shane Victorino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Robin Yount, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in now, Nolan Ryan, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Step on the bag for 1, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Riding in once again, Ricky Henderson. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ryan, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate, Joe Morgan, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We've played two, all even at one apiece. Next, the hit will be the pitcher, Greg Maddux. 9-1-2 due up.
Greg Maddux.
First pitch on its way.
Oop. No ball. 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off. 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Craig Biggio. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now in the box, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Schmidt in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the payoff pitch home. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate now, Frank Thomas. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here it is. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in the outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder, and that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. A solo shot for Junior. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
To the plate now, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So striding in, Mike Schmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, Willie Stargell. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Settling in now, Mike Piazza as we begin the top of the 4th.
Mike Piazza.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, 1-0.
Piazza with a big swing and a ball sent out to deep left field. And it's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot off the bat of Mike Piazza as we are all knotted up at 2. So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 now. Cal Ripken will be next. Base is empty here with nobody out. Three and 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And that misses for ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering How he didn't get that call.
Now back.
Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Ready for another chance? Cal Ripken. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 1-0. It's a swing and a miss. Good breaking ball there. Sheffield aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To Morgan at the bag. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
The center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Shane Victorino. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses. 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The pitcher, number 31.
Stepping into the box, Greg Maddux. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Ball one.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's the 1-1.
That's ball.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Robin Yount.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and grounded out to Cal at short. Scooped up, throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Carter. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The bat.
Sliding into the box, Nolan Ryan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. first pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gwynn will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Craig Biggio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two and two.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Tony Gwynn. No balls and a strike to count. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone. Strike 1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1-1. Right side. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now. Now batting, Joe Morgan. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Ready for another shot now, Ken Griffey Jr. He went deep last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and a base hit there as Junior's aboard. 3-0 pitch gave him license to be selective, and he's able to get on base. The inning's still alive.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Striding in, Frank Thomas. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 35, Frank Thomas.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Piazza comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Morgan is there, and Piazza will shake his head as he's retired on just 1 pitch.
The left fielder, number 10.
Digging in once again, Gary Sheffield. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
At the plate, Cal Ripken, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
Sheffield is off at first with 2 away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
The third baseman, Mike.
First pitch coming, here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
2 balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as they have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Into the box now, Willie Stargell.
Willie.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Robin Yount will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. A 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Victorino comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So stepping in, Gary Carter. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We're through 6 full. The Boomers lead it 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Phil Niekro will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ozzie Smith is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder Shane Victorino.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Smith is there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The pitcher, number 31, Greg Maddux.
Pudge Rodriguez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Rodriguez.
Hit out towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
D'Lo, I would imagine one of the toughest things to hit is to hit the knuckleball. It's like trying to hit a butterfly flying in front of home plate.
That is a great description. I said it's like trying to hit a paper airplane. The old adage, if you see it high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go.
Stepping in now, Craig Biggio. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A bouncer to the left side.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Ron Guidry comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. So striding in, Chipper Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Popped him up. Stargell over to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Boomers are on top, 3-2. Roy Oswalt gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in, Ozzie Smith. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
Stepping in, Joe Morgan. From the stretch, Oswalt, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, a slider, and a changeup. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Oswalt set now. The pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. Henderson over at second. Morgan at first. 1 gone. And it's fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Still even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Mike Schmidt will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 2-2 from Oswalt. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Boomers are out in front here, 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Goose Gossage is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Andre Dawson will also enter as a part of the double switch, as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup. All set for the start of the inning, and here is the big hurt, Frank Thomas.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. 1-2 to Frank Thomas.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
2-2. Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a big swing by the big hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Mike Piazza, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Gary Sheffield, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Standing in, Cal Ripken. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled off. Piazza, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air down the right field line.
But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Smith is up with it. Morgan's got the play at second, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. The Boomers lead it 4-2. Now at the plate, Willie Stargell, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
In now, Andre Dawson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Has a look, now the pitch. Good live fastball by Oswalt at 94, and it's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Gary Carter is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Eric Gagne will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Omar Vizquel will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 13, Omar Vizquel.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. He's set and the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
None out, runners at first and second. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set. Here's the 3-1. Scorched to third. And Chipper can't come up with it.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
In now, Ozzie Smith. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. On the ground to third. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scored.
Now back, left fielder, Ricky.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. And he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Now back, second base.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. The Boomers are on top, 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dennis Eckersley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the second spot, number 43, Dennis Eckersley. Now playing second.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Shane Victorino.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dawson's there. 1 down. Into the box now, Omar Vizquel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Craig Biggio. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
5-2 the final today. The Boomers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Nolan Ryan takes home the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.